Today's Monday, it's the 20th of January, it's 2025. I'm actually down in Telmo, and just want you to look behind. There's a car park there. It's a free car park. It's very unusual to find it completely empty, but it's completely empty today. I'm parked in just a little offshoot of the car park. Normally it's full, and certainly in high season it would be packed. And that means that the only other car park is one you have to pay. And that one's right next to it. So this is on the right hand side. There's no cars in there at all. That's the one where you would normally have to pay, and even that gets packed, gets very full. But I've never really used that car park at all. If you actually drive through the back of the town, you'll find there's plenty of parking there. So not usually a problem finding parking in Sant Telmo. But it is quite a drive to get here. It's in the southwest tip of the island. Go much further and you'll get your feet wet. In fact, if you go much further, you'll end up on the island of Dragonera, which is another very interesting place to go. Anita and I went with the grandchildren last year, was it? Well, it must have been on this year. But of a nice trip, and lots of interesting nature to see over there. It is a nature reserve. It's another one of those very windy days, so again, just apologies for the sound quality, which might be a little bit off, I'm not sure. Just trying using a separate microphone. It's weather forecast did say quite breezy, and it's right, and I can see waves smashing up against the rocks on the island. I must go and take some photographs of those. Hopefully I brought my camera today. Hopefully. And this is the main beach. I'm not expecting to see very much open here in Sant Telmo. It's a small village, and it does have a bus stop. There are regular buses here. Let's just cross over and have a look at the beach. There are some quite big waves crashing along the coast here. It's a ship out on the sea. I'm sure they're having fun. I'm going to actually walk down here. When I came down, you can see all the shops are shut. As I was driving down, you drive down this way, and it's a really bad turn to get into that car park. Better idea probably is to go all the way around the little roundabout there, the mini roundabout. But I decided to drive up here. I've never driven up this road before, not that I remember. And it's a really nice, pretty drive. It looks got some really nice views over the coastline. Certainly going to have to do that again, and perhaps take the video camera with me. I'll put the camera on the roof of the car, as I sometimes do. It's really pleasant when you get out of the breeze, but it is very breezy. The hotel here, Aqua Beach Club restaurant, is closed, but I'll walk out onto their terrace, I think. Just try to look down onto the beach. And there are quite big rollers coming in. Just look at all of the seaweed that it's brought up. Must be nearly a meter's depth of seaweed along some of that part. I have walked along here in the past when it's been very, very breezy, and seen the waves crashing against the hard standing here. And you can see there a tree that's got blown into the water and then blown back onto the shore. The island over there, that's Dragonera, the little island. I can't remember what that one's called. The big one is Dragonera. And you get the boat just a little bit further round. It won't be going today, I don't think. A bit too breezy. In fact, very breezy. I'm going to find a bit of shelter. extending around the corner a little bit, and it's just so much more pleasant. Look at the tree up there, you can see just how windy it is. Going to carry on my walk and go through the village. There are a few people about, not many, walking their dogs and just having a walk like I am. Just going back towards where the bus stop and the car parks are. I guess if you don't know, it's very easy to miss the municipal car park there, which is the free one, and get coerced into going to the one which has got the big P and entrance entrada, which is there. It's all closed at the moment, €5 a day. I suppose it's not too bad a price to pay for parking. It's a flat rate, it says. Is open. Possibility of getting a coffee or drink there. I'm just going to have a little walk into the village, and you can see other places are closed up for the winter. Not a lot of people live in the village, so difficult to sustain a business with so few clients. Sea does look beautiful. I think I could just sit and watch that actually, just watch the waves rolling in. When the season starts, all of this comes to life, and it's a really nice street to walk along, browse in some of the shops, which some of them sell local artisan work. There's a pharmacy here. Guessing that would be open. Don't know. Yeah, pharmacy's open. Little supermarket there now. It's not open. So when the season starts, we usually drive all the way around the back of the village, right to the other end, and invariably find somewhere to park. So, and then you walk through the village to get to the beach. Sometimes in one of these streets, come down. Looks like there's a bar open here as well. Tables and chairs are outside. And there is a little touristy shop as well. place to park there. And then just on this side, you've got these little openings where you can go right down, sit on a bench, and just look at the sea. These are the sort of gifty shops that Anita likes to look at. Telmo. There's actually a sign down there to say that there's a restaurant open just up the hill there. Or they've got a fireplace. They do paella, they do tapas, they do fish. It's just up there. I'm going to go down this way, so I might catch that later on, going round. Again, it's very breezy down here. These restaurants down here, very popular in the summer. It's full of tables and chairs. Mallorca. Little boy there with his Mallorca top on. Sorry about that. This restaurant appears to be open. There's some fish. Sure, there's many people around to take advantage of what they have on offer. Just looking down here, down on the quayside there, some big rocks have been put on the side there. I can only imagine that they are ready to be transported somewhere to be dropped in the sea. Make a breakwater somewhere. I don't know. This is Dragonera over there. It's quite a big island. It's not inhabited. There are people who work there on the nature reserve, but it's not one that's inhabited by anybody. It used to be inhabited by a lot of rats, but I think they managed to get rid of those. And the boat goes from this quay down here where I've seen the rocks and takes you across, but it would be a little bit of a bumpy ride if you were to go today. I think I'm glad I'm on dry land, enjoying watching the waves crashing against the rocks. Here's a beautiful spot. I think I would like to sit here for a while, but it's a bit cool in the breeze, so I'm just going to carry on my walk up here. Normally we'd be walking down here because this is getting close. Sometimes I actually park the car here, right in this spot. Just going to go up here. This is where that restaurant was advertising that it was open. People working on their businesses, getting it ready for the new season. And there it is, the restaurant, the tapas bar, Cocotte. They're open, ready for business. I'm going to make my way back. Nice to get away from that cool breeze that's blowing. All the streets here, they've just got such beautiful views. I'll just look down that one there. Oh, some signs here says no entry except for residents. Just keep your eye on those. Feels a little bit cool to me today. I think it's the breeze more than anything, and there's quite a lot of cloud cover, a few little blue patches in there, but mostly cloudy. But the weather's supposed to be improving over the next couple of days, so I'm excited about that. Anita gets back at the weekend, excited about that too. Today she's gone to Fareham on the bus. We'll walk around there. I've actually pruned the trees down here. Something that quite often gets neglected in the winter time. They're pruned a little bit like a donut, so they're hollow in the middle. Pretty, isn't it? It says it's 16 degrees on the pharmacy thermometer. Feels cooler than that. That's the wind chill factor. Lots of benches, which is nice. Gives you that opportunity just to have a rest and enjoy. It'd be a lovely place, I think, to bring a book and just sit and enjoy a good book. Janita keeps telling me something I ought to do. She reads incessantly. She's always reading. I never seem to be able to find the time. Well, I'm going to make my way back to the car now and on to my next little project, whatever that may be. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. I'll just give you one last look at that beautiful view out to the sea. Just imagine, you can't feel the breeze hitting you in the face, but I can.